clock is ticking, but for some it ticks louder than for others. As the end of March deadline for a framework deal on the Iranian nuclear program draws near, Western powers met in London to assess the situation, with the Iran talks expected to resume later this week in Switzerland.
We're all agreed that we've made some very significant progress in some areas of those discussions, but there are other areas where we do not have agreement.
But behind the show of unity in London, there has been tension amongst the P5+1 countries, with France, to Washington's displeasure, demanding stricter restrictions on Iran. But the U.S. president has at least publicly lowered expectations once again.
Recent reports say that a draft is circulating, but there are other reports that says a sticking point remains over the pace of UN sanctions relief.
There is no deal until everything is worked out. And I think that it's premature to suggest that there's a draft out there.
Other points reportedly yet to be agreed include the actual length of the deal, as well as the number of nuclear sites that will be open to inspection. Iran's supreme leader has meanwhile offered an interesting take on the internal debate taking place in Washington.
These differences that you see among Americans, the U.S. senators on one side and the American government on the other, the opposite party of the government wishes that the points of these negotiations don't go to their rivals, the Democrats.
As March 31st approaches, some, including the French ambassador to Washington, have called into question the wisdom of such a public deadline. It seems not everyone feels the same sense of urgency.
Differences on some issues still remain that could have been resolved, but more time is needed.
There is little doubt in this case whose side time is on.